On this episode of Abby Normal Garage, the Brandon Lesko comes back for part 2. It's a really warm day out here on Schiff's Creek. I think we're going to try to take the Brandon out for a test run. Unlike every episode of Abby Normal Garage to date, usually we fix it and then we test it. On this episode, we're going to test it and then fix it. We got the Super 5 on here. We've had this motor for a long time. It might look terrible, but the power head's rebuilt, the gear case is rebuilt. So it's going to do good on the Brandon. Well, Abby, as you can see, the first launch of the Brandon got a little out of hand. We were trying to get the wheels up before it went over the edge of the bank, and it started going, and it didn't stop. So we're going to have to get down in the river, get the wheels up, get the motor up, and get this thing in the water. Yeah, there she is. She's already leaking. Looks like we got a leak back here as well. We got our motor warming up right now. Abby, don't tell me you're one of them 4-stroke people. Anyway, with nobody in the boat, it's like the perfect height to get it running. Bye, Abby! We're leaving Abby in the dust. Up here it gets pretty deep, so we're going to get into it and see if we can get up on plane. Motor's too high. Motor's too high for it to get on plane. Darn it. Well, in this particular application, I'd rather have the shallow draft any day of the week, so I'm good with this. We really took on some water, though. Hi, Abby! Far up here we can get. This is why you got the 2-stroke 5. They've got shallow water drive. Come on. Come on, Nessie. Let's do it. Let's do it. Come on. Walking it right up. Not an easy job, by the way. I'm trying to keep this thing straight. Come on. Come on. We're doing it. We're doing it. I think we're kind of at a standstill. All right, let's let it go. Whoa! Damn, I haven't seen that bridge in years. That's awesome. I think the jack plate's definitely doing its job. We're over here beach, and there's not even a foot of water here back here by the motor. And in shallow water drive, it's not touching the bottom. That's awesome. Come on, Abby. Swim over here. Come get me. Is it going to be like every other Tohatsu 2-stroke? Almost. And here we are just backing off the island. Move, Abby, I'm coming in. We're in. I'm back. What, you're not happy to see me? Fine, I'm not happy to see you either. My own your mother didn't scald me like you. Why don't you grab that line, make yourself useful? No? Really? I'm waiting for the motor to run out of gas. We'll talk about this later. So you remember all that whining earlier? Check this out. That dog knows how to get across this river. You were just being dramatic, weren't you? Well, here we are. We're about ready to take our turd out on this turd. Hopefully we'll get you some footage. We're kind of looking forward to it. Was moderately successful. The motor's still too high, so we're going to go ahead and lower it down even more. The 5-horse is having a hard time going against this current, so we're going to see if we can get it working better. Well, here we are at the Sergeant Schiff's Memorial Bridge. I think this thing was built in the 60s. We ain't been up here in years. 5-horse did pretty good. We need to make a spray shield for the inside of the jack plate because it sprayed up through it. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and turn around and head on back. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna go through that. Yeah, no. Yeah, that looks pretty bad. Alright, we're not going through that, just so we know. I don't think we can get the boat back up that. midsection, I bet. Yep, let's go ahead and clear the midsection. That's how quickly you lose territory. Go, 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 go. Tilt pin back in. For some reason our tilt pin was falling out, but that's no big deal. Well, let's go on in here, get that fixed, then we'll head into the shop and get the leaks fixed. We'll see you there. We've arrived. Well, now that we got all that valuable testing out of the way, we've discovered several issues with this boat. First and foremost, it leaks pretty good in the back. Second is I left the bolts loose on the wheels in case the wheel bearing's locked up. You can still move it, and they rattle like hell with the single cylinder 5, so we're going to have to tighten those up and shut them up. The third thing we're going to take care of is this. The previous person that owned this boat had put that on there as sort of an oar lock. Well, all it does is rattle, so we're going to go ahead and take that off too. And the fourth thing we're going to do is install some clips in the inside of the boat to snap the paddle to. Okay, so with the rear leaks, we know we got a crack here. We smeared this epoxy on there real quick in between tests. It looks like here there might be a crack. Looks like here there's like a penetrating type crack that needs to be fixed. Obviously something happened here because they got some stuff in here that's failing. There's also a crack over here. For this repair, I decided to go with what we call kitty hair. For those of you who don't use slang terms, this is fiberglass reinforced Bondo. We've used this on several projects before. Works pretty good, it's pretty durable. You first start out by smoothing it into the area you're trying to fix. We went ahead and prepped this a little bit off camera to help adhesion. We then do the initial shaping with the 3-inch mini grinder. With a 36-inch grit disc, it does a pretty good job of getting it shaped out and everything. You got to be very careful though, because you can take too much off. I wish it wasn't raining outside. This was one heck of a mess to clean up. We'll probably still be cleaning it up for a while. We then take our block and block it out a little bit to get the final shape in line. Looks pretty good. Well, we're over here. We did a couple more applications because we accidentally cut through the kitty hair. And we went a little overboard with it. We tried to protect the edge along the whole back and smooth out some of the dips, so looks pretty good. I'm gonna shoot it with this Rust-Oleum truck bed coating. Everything it says on this can is a lie. See what I mean? This paint has no texture at all. It's perfect for this. I'm glad it's gone. But anyway, let's hit the water and test this thing. We'll be right there. Oh, looks like the Italian Coast Guard's coming for us. How you doing, officer? Well, the Brandon was almost dry. Are you trying to get in? Looks like she's giving us a safety inspection. What seems to be the officer problem? What do you think? I guess we got the good boat seal of approval. So to give some reference about how high the water was when we shot the high water sequences in this video, right now I'm currently standing on the edge of the water at its normal level. We adjusted the trim settings up on top of this mound here that Abby's standing in front of. She's about 24 inches at the withers. There's the water line. So, yeah, it was up a good bit. Well, look at this. Come here. Sit down. Now, if I try to shove off, are you going to jump out? Or do we just want to sit here and chill and let you get used to the boat? No. Well, I think that answers that question. Well, Abby, we've discovered a whole new way of walking the dog. You gonna get in? Holy crap! Look! Abby's in the boat! Well, Abby, what do you think? Do you like the Brandon? I take that as a no. Well, Abby, we've had quite the adventure today. You've been swimming up and down the river and walking. The Brandon's done good. The modifications we've made with the paddle and tightening up the wheels and fixing the leaks, they are working pretty good. The boat does have water in it, but that's from Abby getting in and out of it. Trying to get her used to it, so maybe we can take her up and down the river in it. Well, for part 3 of this boat, we've got some ideas. Probably gonna do a motor test, 2-stroke versus 4-stroke 5. Throw that 8-horse John Root on here, see what it'll do. But stay tuned, because that'll be on a future episode. Ooh, she just got it. Well, feel free to like the video, share it with any of your friends that are into tiny boats, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and we'll see you on the next episode of Abby Normal Garage. Do-do-do.